Hello everyone, my name is Priyanka and in this tutorial I'm going to talk about pen names because I have received a query few days back about the pen name, so I thought of making a video explaining everything. So if you're enjoying such kind of videos, please make sure to subscribe, like and comment and share with your friends and family and support my channel. And you have been already supporting my channel a lot and I'm so thankful for it. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So this is the question I got from Shreya and she. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And she asked like, should we use pen name for low content books or not? Can you make detailed video about pen name? Please reply. So the answer is yes. You obviously have to put the pen name for low content books. Pen name is simply the author name that we use while setting up our books in the KDP dashboard. And a lot of people get confused like what kind of pen names should we use? Should we use our real names or whatever? So I'm not going to explain a lot of things. I'm just going to explain the things which you actually need and you actually need to care about. Okay, so the first thing you have to remember is that you can have as many pen names you want, but you have to remember that you have only one KDP account. I have seen people using their friends and families KDP as well. I have seen people encouraging their brother and sister to make KDP account with the same Wi-Fi. I do not know if you know that KDP also tracks the Wi-Fi. So if you are at your home and you and your all family members are using the same Wi-Fi and your brother is also operating his KDP account and you're also operating your own KDP account, then there can be a conflict and KDP may ban your account, which you do not want, obviously, right? So you do not have to do that. You always make sure that whenever you are using your KDP, make sure that the Wi-Fi is only for you and there are not a lot of people who are using the same Wi-Fi for their own KDP accounts. So this was just a ninja hack that I discussed with you right now because a lot of people do not know that. And the second thing is you can use as many pen names as you want because most of the people what do is if they are making some gardening logbooks, they will name something their pen names related to that niche. If they are making coloring books for kids, they will name their pen names related to that niche and so on. So what I do not do this strategy because obviously it is going to get very confusing. So let's suppose if you have 500 books and you have 500 pen names, obviously it is going to be very confusing for you as well as for the customer. So obviously we do not want that, but if you want you can use it, but I do not recommend this. Okay, so the next question is what are the rules and regulations? The first thing is that you cannot use any famous writer's name. So for example, if you are publishing a low content book and you know that Chetan Bhagat is a great writer, so if you're just copying his name, it is not going to make any sense. It is just pathetic and obviously KDP does not likes it. And also you are not allowed to copy other pen names because I have seen people copying the cover of the other books if they are selling good, and they also copy the pen names of the books that selling good. But just imagine that how pathetic it is. You are copying someone hard work. They have put efforts into that cover and you are just copying it just to get some sales and you are just throwing spaghetti on the wall so that it would stick out. No, it is not making any sense. Please do not do that. Okay, KDP does not like it. Even as a human, I am not liking it. Or I'm sure you are also not going to like it if your book is selling a great and if someone is copying it, obviously you are not going to like it, right? So you are not allowed to do this. Third thing what you are not allowed to do is, and I have not written here but I am talking about it, is that you are not allowed to use coloring books, log books, planners, books in the pen names. This is not allowed. Okay, so always avoid it. Other thing is the keywords. For example, I have seen people using cactus in their pen names or like white cactus. It is not allowed. Do not use keywords Also, it is very important to understand that using keywords in your pen name is not going to get you a lot of difference. If I'm looking for some planners and if I'm typing planner in the search box, I'm not going to get your books because your pen name has keyword that is planner. Okay, so stop doing this because most of the people does this kind of silly mistakes just to make sure that they're ranking high, but just from my experience, just believe me that this is not going to make any difference. So it is better that you should be on a safer side and you should avoid such kind of silly mistakes. I have attached some screenshot explaining what people are doing over here. So for example, here mileage logbook, car tracker for business, auto driving record books. Here you can see the author name, that is the pen name is simply planners, and obviously the planner word is not allowed and this person is using it. Obviously, in the near future, they might be receiving some kind of KDP emails, but obviously, it is better to be on a safer side than be in a trouble. The next example is Lilt Kids coloring book, and it is geometrical pattern coloring book. And obviously, you can see the pen name has coloring books, which is not allowed. So you do not have to do that. Okay, if on the place of coloring books, you cannot write log books, planner, print, publishing. You can also not write such kind of words. Print, publishing, design studio. I have seen people writing that. What next? Notes. So these are the words which you do not have to use it. Okay, here also you can see here the person have written arrow print, which is not allowed. Okay, so do not do such kind of silly mistakes when you are putting the pen names. So now you might be wondering, okay Priyanka, I got it that I do not have to do this kind of silly mistakes. So what kind of pen name should I use? So KDP likes person's name. What pen name KDP likes? KDP likes person's name. Now, again, one question you might be wondering, like, okay, Priyanka, but I do not want to reveal my real name on KDP. Okay, I want it to be private. I completely understand that. So, if KDP is saying that they are liking person's name, that does not mean it should always be your own name. It can be any other person name, any other human name, either girl or a boy, and you can use it, but make sure it should not be a famous personality, as I said before, and it should not be copying others. Okay, so make sure that you do not do such mistakes while choosing the person's name. Now again the question arises, now how I'm going to choose the person's name? I can write Priyanka Dubey, but this is kind of very generic name, right? Generic name means that there are a lot of people available on this whole universe with the name Priyanka Dubey. So what is making me difference? What is making me different, right? So here the creativity part comes. I can just play around with the words in my name if I want. So you can do that as well, but even if you want to be on a safer side and you want to be unique, I am going to give you a method. So we are avoiding generic name because obviously if a person is typing Priyanka Dubey, there are a lot of Priyanka Dubeys on KDP. So how I'm going to be different? Okay, this is not making any sense, right? So to make myself different from others, and what you have to do is you have to use a tool which I'm going to talk in a second. Okay, so for example, this is a kind of example which is using the person's name. For example, geometrical design and patterns, and the name is Louis Adam. So he is the one who is the creator of this book and he's using his name or any other person name, that does not matter, but this is a real person name. That is what matters. Okay, this is a human name in short. The second is Angela Potter's Jen Doodle Designs, and that it is by Angela Potter. Angela Potter, obviously, she is the author of this book, the creator of this book, because she has already indulged her name in the title as well. So KDP is going to like it. So this is how you have to do as well. You have to use human name. So the real question again, how to find the real names then? So I'm gonna give you an example. you have to go in here and you have to type blog.reedsy.com pin name generator. If you want, you have to pause this video and you can just go ahead in your search box in the tab of the Google and you can type it. Now once you are into this page, you can see this is a kind of tool which helps you to generate names. So you can choose from a million pen names, kickstart your writing career with the pen name generator. Over 1 million fake names. It is fake name, but does not mean it is not a human name. It is a human name. Okay. Search through the pseudonyms using filters, language, gender. Okay, so we are going to use it. I am going to start it with a letter. So for example, I want to write a letter with F. Okay, or I just want to be with T or TR, something like this. And now I have to select a gender. Let's say I want to select female or male, female. And the language, you can also select Hindi here as well. So if my Indian audience is watching this, you can use the here Hindi as well. Although there are a lot of available languages here, just like Arabic, French, German, Italian, Spanish, a lot of these, but I'm choosing English because apart from English and Hindi, I do not know any of the language. So English is there. And now generate name. So you can see the name is Tracy colon. I will just copy it and again I will generate name. So if you will keep on pressing this generate name, you will get another names. Okay, so what I will do is I will go ahead and I will choose the copyright, the trademark. So when I put here Tracy colon, I got like mental health counselor. So I want to be on a safer side. So what I will do is I will put something in the middle, like in the middle name. So what I can do is I can put Tracy LA colon. Okay, I can write something like this. So you can see now this is very unique name and this is different name. So I can use such kind of name in my author name in my KDP dashboard. Okay, similarly you can go ahead and you can pick any name you want, like from any initial. If you want to start with SE, you can generate name Selena Elliot. If you want to select with SI or simply S, you can go for Sienna. If you want to generate, you can just keep on pressing it and you will keep on receiving another names, and you can pick it, you can change the trademark, you can make the necessary changes and you are good to go. Okay, so this is a great way to choose your pen name if you are doing that. Now coming to the example, that is what to do if you have already published pen names with keywords. Now this is very important part, that you cannot change pen names after the book's being published. Okay, so once you have published the book, you are not allowed to change it. So what you have to do instead, you have already made the mistake, right? You have done the mistake and KDP is not allowing you to edit it. So this is the only one thing that you can do, is you can just go ahead and you can make sure that you change your pen name and you do not repeat the mistake again. So this is all you can do. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below and I will see you in the next video.